You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming Podcast, Project Paradox. Hope you enjoy.
Meanwhile, it's a dark corner of a large room, and there's one lonely soul sitting in that corner, losing his religion.
But drinking coffee.
I'm listening to Death of Meg, which is a tribute band against a certain cartoon character on a TV show named Guy's Family.
That's so specific.
As you're sitting there listening to your music and all that whatnot, you see somebody kind of sauntering over your way. And I'm going to give you that name in just 1 second. It's the only problem with saving so many different files.
Yeah.
There it is. All right. So you see her sauntering over your way. She's got short, curly, kind of chocolate-colored hair, bright blue eyes, really, really healthy smile. Like, it's almost sickening. She makes people happy with her being happy all the time. She's coming over to you.
Okay.
Jonas.
What's going on, yo?
And you would know her as Malaya. She's been here for quite some time. She helps lead this entire organization that you've kind of taken a liking to. Oh, well, there's problems up top. And Carl was going to come talk to you, but you know how the two of you butt heads so much. I think it's just all the awesome dude-ness that you both have. You know, you're both strong, strapping dudes, but
I can't help it if he's a Bon Jovi fan.
it's what it is. It's what it is. But he asked me if I'd come talk to you because somebody seems to be making a lot of trouble in the woods. We've gotten reports of several different incidents of, well, just dead things. Not naturally dead either, like burnt to a crisp, beheaded, like, it's creepy, you know?
It's the woods.
I know, but, you know, we live here. We live here in the center of the woods, and we kind of want to make sure it stays safe, and you are like the roughest, toughest, bravest dude we have.
Alright.
And, I mean, we already sent Brigitte, otherwise we'd ask her to do it, because she's constantly willing to punch things. But she's gone.
Only when they mispronounce my name.
She's gone punching more things. Brigitte.
Maybe she's
Birgitta.
Maybe she's the one killing all the things.
Well, I mean, she's scary. She's not that scary. I mean, she's still pretty intelligent, I think. Every time I've talked to her, she seems intelligent. I don't know what rating she has.
Okay, you don't listen.
You don't listen. All right. So, Malaya is basically asking you to go check out the area.
Alright. Do we have a general idea of where this is going on so I can just portal there?
It's just out in the woods. I mean, it seems to be within the you know, radius.
Where's Birgitta? Do we know?
Oh, Carl sent her to the Ota Megalopolis, the city. She's supposed to do some big hush-hush job. He didn't even tell me entirely what it was. Something about a short guy.
Alright, I'll go to the woods.
All right.
To the woods.
So, you know, you can
Strap on my
transport
headphones.
yourself, or you can walk up through the secret entrance, or however you want to get
I
there.
strap on my headphones, crank up the tunes, and walk through a portal. can come out in the forest.
All right. You want to roll... roll, I guess, for perception, just to see what you're seeing when you come out.
18.
Okay. You come out, and it is not hard for you to see that there is a lot of fire. You've teleported pretty much exactly outside of the secret chambers that you live in. And each of the trees it's about a 30-foot radius, is charred, burned through. Some of them have holes that are still ablaze. Fire everywhere on foliage. And you hear this as you look over to see what you would know as a basilisk kind of cornered against a tree, becoming very feral.
What does it sound like again?
You also see a dude that's standing there with a big gun and a golden face mask too. I mean, he's not really hidden.
Blast him out of the way.
So soon? Really? Okay. So you roll for that.
It's kind of like a pulse ray, just to... I don't kill him or anything.
I know. It's at that point I have to make you both roll on how that goes down.
That would be a 26.
Jesus. On the other way, let's see.
You see his hand lift in your general direction. You see his hand lift up in your general direction, and you described yourself before as what? Constantine? Mm-hmm. John Constantine? Mm-hmm. Not the Keanu Reeves Constantine, though. Mm-hmm. Like real blonde Constantine. Mm-hmm. Hellblazer. Mm-hmm. Trench coat?
Yep.
No.
Green tie.
Real Constantine. John Constantine. All right, so you see this guy that looks like a drunken old private detective.
It'd be 22.
And you said you got a 26?
Yep.
Okay, and how are you just like ducking out of the way? Or
acrobatics.
Acrobatics. So you see him lift his hand up towards you, and as you do, you jump to like move out of the way and like start rebounding off of one of the trees, but your legs get caught by whatever force this is, and it just kind of throws you off balance so that you are sent back quite a ways and then land in a pile of leaves. So he hasn't hurt you, but he's definitely shown you that he has enough oomph to throw you aside. All right.
So I'll walk up to the basilisk and make sure she's okay.
Wraith, he's coming to our woods. He's here and he needs to be devoured.
Where is he?
He's right there.
Yeah, he's not the issue.
I'm going to swallow him whole.
Nah, we gotta figure out why he's here.
He's here to be
If he's here to kill you for sure, then I'll let you eat him. But let's find out for sure.
Only because you buy me drinks, Jonas.
Hey dude, what are you doing here? Hey Taserface! What are you doing here?
Taserface!
It's my business and my business alone.
Oh no, you come into my woods, it's not just your business.
Your woods?
My business.
You have a deed?
Indeed I do.
May I see this deed?
Psychic paper? Or are you just shooting him again?
No, I sent it into his head.
Psychic paper. Shows you a deed for the woods. The Sabura Preserve under the care of Jonas Frey.
Huh.
And Papa Brian.
I wasn't aware that these woods were owned.
Call them a preserve more than just woods.
I didn't know this preserve. Didn't know it was a preserve that was owned. I'm going to talk to my
So
employer
again, I
about
asked
that.
you why you were here trying to kill my denizens.
Date. He dates me every Wednesday night.
I'm sorry.
You saw her before she changed.
Yeah, I did, and when she changed, it freaked me out. I reacted.
And you notice that the
should've
tendrils
asked
on the back of her head, every time they move, they make the rattling noise. They are the rattles.
Ah, okay. I was sent here to kill some heretics.
I know no heretics in my woods.
I pull up pictures. Well, she says that they're here.
Who says?
Oh, he asked me about Brigitte.
Oh, she's not a heretic. She's just a gal who likes the woods.
Well,
Both of you roll on charisma.
you roll charisma, okay. 21.
Wow.
$23.
Wow. So you know what you're talking about, and you seem to be fluent in your language, but he also seems to be very stone cold about his facts. He knows who Brigitte is, but she's not here. She's not a heretic. He's not a heretic. What heretics? He's very convincing in this moment.
Well, regardless, there's a contract, and she's the contract.
You don't have to complete the contract. I'm sure you're not hurting for money enough that you absolutely need to complete a contract or two.
It's really bad for business.
I'm not gonna tell.
It's really bad for business.
I'll tell you what. You drop the contract, and I will attempt to double what you're getting paid for this contract. Notice I said attempt because I'm not sure what you're getting paid. But
I don't know what I'm getting paid either. That's the scary part.
and you took a contract without knowing how much you're going to get paid?
It was the
It
standard
was
rate.
What kind of business is that?
It was from the church.
You believe the church?
He had gold everywhere, so I was just like, okay, fine.
Are you sure it was real gold? Did you actually bite it and make sure it was real gold?
I don't like gold. That's on cemetery.
It was probably foil, spray painted gold to look like real gold, you moron.
With chocolate inside.
They are crooks and swindles, so that's
Right.
probably real gold.
It's not real gold.
Now, as you're discussing this with each other, Jonas, there's a chime that goes off on the device on your belt. And when you pull it up, you see that there's a message that's been auto-loaded to you from a friend. And
Hold that thought.
Oh, hey, let me do that. That makes sense. I could actually text this over. How's this spelled?
By the way, this is one of my friends. You better not hurt him, or I'll hurt you.
Don't tell him not to hurt me.
He doesn't hurt anybody. He just likes to eat fish.
Okay.
You get the distinct impression that you're Hagrid. That giant spider's never hurt anybody.
Right. His kids now. The kids hurt people, but he never hurts anybody.
That corpse, don't mind that corpse. It's from Harry Potter.
All right. So you get a message from one of your friends. No. But we all remember him fondly.
Speaking of
Not
your
dead.
contract, unnamed sir,
He's not dead. Just married.
what would you say if I offered to pay you to help me help the very person you've been contracted to kill? At least ask her why she thinks you've been set on her to murder her, and then make up your own mind after we get out of the situation. And if you believe us, if she makes a willing argument, then you step away from the contract. If you don't believe us, I'll stand aside and let you fulfill your contract. Of course, I'll probably have to kill you then, but I'll stand beside you. I'll stand aside and let you do your contract.
I'll very likely kill you tomorrow.
That's fair.
So you agree to help him?
Yeah.
All right, we portal to.
I agree to hear her out.
Well, I respond to find out where she is,
Okay.
and then when I get the coordinates, then we're gonna port to her.
Yeah, and she would give you coordinates to Blackstone Tower.
Here we go.
All right. So basically, he waves his hand again, and you see a ripple in space, and you trust it to walk through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you walk through, both of you come out in a parking garage. Parking
Be at the
garage
ready.
right outside of Blackstone Tower.
Should be at the ready.
Be at the ready.
And you see in this parking garage, all the cars are like really nice, shiny, sleek, and there's this one big Range Rover SUV looking kind of thing. And there's a bumper sticker on the back that says like, "Swear I'm not a heretic."
I have a spell ready I'm going to use. Shadow Bend.
All right. What does the spell do?
And the other one says Heretics 1, Church 0.
I mean, it's a cloaking spell.
So basically, it just makes you harder to see, like
Yeah.
off the grid almost.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, and is that for you individually?
Yes.
Now, from this parking garage, like there's openings in between
It's a
each
duration
level.
of 4.
So take out a D4 and just set it up. And then each turn that you have, just count it down.
I can just use this D6.
Here.
Put it on the floor. Okay.
So in between each level, obviously, there's like openings, slats where you can see out of the parking garage.
Mm-hmm.
You can see Blackstone Tower. You can see why it's named such. It's a very interesting design, curving scape to it. It's got these angelic symbols that are etched into the actual stonework of the tower. And you can see that there's several windows on that first floor, that first level, that are blown out. There's actually still smoldering bodies laying outside, just outside the front doors. They seem to be emanating this residual burning blue energy.
They smoldered their bodies. Oh, right.
Yeah, we did. Well, we did.
That was the lobby, right?
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't us. Not there.
Well, I was there. You were.
But you'd see this. Do you want to get closer, scope in?
We're 100 floors up.
I'm gonna look and see what I can see closer, but I'm not gonna necessarily move closer.
Okay.
Ooh,
So he's
27.
using your pocket devices that y'all have.
I have a pocket device.
Yes. So what he says is what she would actually say.
Who am I here to shoot? Do you have any...
What's that?
Who am I here
What?
to shoot?
Anybody that's not her.
He's texting you on your
Or me.
devices. You and he belong to the same organization, so you would most likely be the one that would respond to him.
I just responded for you.
He just responded for you. Now, so give me a roll on your perception to see what you see from a distance.
Me?
That's gadgets.
Yes. Yes. You do.
27.
You see these gentlemen, I guess, is what I will call them.
Are they bad guys? Because those were not gentlemen.
There are two of them, actually. And the two of them seem to be dragging a third.
Does not sound gentlemanly.
The third has his hands bound.
Yeah, that's definitely not gentlemanly.
Gentlemen can still bind people. But basically, the way that they look, I sent it to you, they are dressed in very regal-looking robes mixed with plated armor. Both of them, in one of their hands, carry a lantern that burns a bright blue. And they both have these very regal silver swords that they carry. The guy that they are carrying seems to have on a longer trench coat and a kind of dusty, beat-up fedora. It looks like he's been put through the ringer, maybe knocked around a bit.
It's a me. A Maori. I mean, Sam.
But they have his arms bound behind his
Sam.
back, and they are carrying him in tandem out of the front of this
They
building.
hit really hard.
Kind of like stepping over all of the charred
Well,
bodies.
to be fair, you did char all their bodies.
I'm gonna talk like this all the time now.
Please don't.
No.
Please don't.
That's not it. Sam's too cool for that.
He is. It's true.
You see
What
the guys
do
in the
you
robes?
do?
Am I
You
there?
see the guys in the robes?
You're on
Not
the floor.
him or the girl.
0-0.
See the
I'm
guys
not
in the
with-
regal-looking robes?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot them.
Oh, we're like 100 floors up. So
Well, he's not. They're
can't
like
shoot
with
us.
him. No.
I'm in the prison.
Don't shoot the guy in the fedora. Shoot the other one.
Yeah.
I am going
Like-
to give you.
Somebody
I'm
talk like
re-rolling. Dan, can you hand me both of these red chips?
Huh?
Just pass them around. That way we're not throwing. It's just easier that way.
You didn't want me to do like I did.
That's somewhat better.
It's going to be a 19. All right.
I'm just taking a shot
So
from the shadows.
you like load up, scope in. Shot rings out. The one on the left. So this gentleman that's dressed in the robes, the knight armor, on the left, you would actually see the plated armor helmet that he has. This round just goes like and like dings off the side of his head and like knocks him over in one direction like hard. So like as soon as his head pops, he starts to stumble out of the way. The body of the gentleman in between that has the trench coat and the fedora drops to the ground, and the other one pulls forth his sword, and the lantern that he's holding starts burning bright. You would know them, these guys. You would know these guys as the Knights of the Assembly. They work for the Triadist Church. Jonas.
Yeah.
So you see this, the sniper's basically taking his shot.
Right.
Well, I don't know any of this, right?
Oh, that's funny. All right. So I think he's in the midst of trying to coordinate with what's going on. You see him kind of like sitting there, plugging away on this device.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's kind of built it himself.
I'm trying to figure out where we're going next.
Built and programmed it himself. The knight that was not the one you hit.
Mm-hmm.
He is basically going to try to shine his light in a general direction and release a charge.
Okay.
I would tell both of you, since you're both standing there, and you would probably like nudge him really hard, like, hey, think something bad's about to happen. Like, he saw a general direction that the round came from. Doesn't see who did it, but he does get a general direction.
Can
No,
I?
I get covered.
Am I?
You
Okay.
are unconscious.
I'm
sir.
unconscious.
I'm gonna roll that
You
way.
were beaten to a pulp. Need to remind you if you.
How did you beat electricity to a pulp?
Can happen, and it did happen to him.
This pulpy electricity.
All right, so both of you
You're
are
one
rolling
now.
to evade.
19.
Mm-hmm.
19.
I feel so
Ooh.
funky.
Gross.
All right, count down your
This-
shadow die.
That one is going. That dice is going in jail.
What happened?
Dice jail.
Did you roll the one?
I rolled the one that I put in jail because I was like, you know what, I'm going to give you a second chance. No, it
Oh.
failed me.
What's his name?
Jack. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's a one.
That's the one.
At least it wasn't John this time.
Let's see. 12.
Ooh, they have a Lucifer omnibus.
It's going to be 14.
14.
14.
All right, so you try your best to get out of the way. He just kind of like runs and jumps off the parking garage level that you're on. It's like he just vaults over the concrete wall and like starts rappelling down from the level. You run to try and make it, but this light that's emanating forth from the Night of the Assembly is destructive. The light itself seems to erode away at the concrete and blast it back. That's going to deal out 4 damage. Whatever you can take with your armor, if you have any DR.
I don't think we worked out the DR.
Do you have any armor on?
No. Well, I have the clothing and stuff on,
But no armor.
no.
Gold plating is mostly decorative.
And you don't have any kind of unarmored defense or anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So then it would go to your health pool.
Okay.
All right. So basically, this light hits you. Even though he can't tell that he's hitting you, he is like area of effect, just trying to destroy everything in that general area
My
that just shot.
My pulpiness. I'm in the area of effect.
All right. So you would see this as you just like hit the ground in some bushes, and you're looking up, and you see like all the concrete of the parking garage getting like torn apart.
Right. How far away is he from me now?
Him?
Yeah.
He's probably about 3 levels up from where you landed.
Oh. Okay.
And then there's the guy that still has the lantern that's like walking that general direction, and the light's still illuminating from it. The destructive light.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna.
Is it?
26.
Oof.
26? And what's the damage that you carry? Is it just a base spell?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's usually like a 2 damage. So you just like, you hit out at him, and when you do, it knocks him to the side, and his lantern starts to fall down, but he reacts quickly to catch it and holds on to it, and then almost like coils back to twist and let his body take the impact rather than this box.
Shoot the lantern.
My head's still ringing. I'm like, huh?
Shoot the lantern.
This voice calls out from the distance.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna try and shoot the lantern.
This is the guardian of the lantern.
And brightest
22.
night.
Nice.
I'm gonna duck.
And you did set it up with two-hand mastery, right, on the rifle?
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right, so that's going to carry... Let's see. It starts at 6. Two-hand mastery should take you to 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you run up, kind of like head still warbling, ears still ringing. You hear, "Shoot the lantern!" from like down on the floor level or the ground level. And you're like, what? You look down, you see this guy's like holding on to what he was just using to like hit you with, this lantern. And probably like a combination of pissed and just wanting to get things done. You can almost see this bullet slow down because it's one of the most important moments of your life. And it's just rippling
And your
through
name's
the air.
printed on the side of the bullet.
It's like, it's just spiraling through, and it's like rippling through the air, and as it does, it's like, why do birds talk me up? This is what's going on inside his headphones. He's got these headphones.
Right.
The bullet pierces the lantern, and you instantly see a crack across this thick armored glass that the lantern's built out of. If you are laying on the ground level, if your name is Jonas and or Sam,
That's me.
Sam, you're going to have to make 2 different rolls.
It's
Jonas,
me.
you need to make 1 roll.
2
19.
difficult rolls.
I'm going to need you to roll first off
2 birds
here.
suddenly appear when you're near.
Just like me, they long to...
That's because you found the drugs.
Was that
in the
your
seat.
roll?
What's that?
Was
That's
that
'cause
your
you found
roll?
the drugs in the seat.
Ooh, did I?
That's why the bird suddenly appeared.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was the butterflies.
Yeah. All of it. Do I still have that? Or did we
Well,
lose it all?
out of character knowledge. Did you take that?
Wait, you
syringe
gave me
yet?
this to roll.
Or do you still have it?
You
Oh.
don't have a brick, right?
I don't know what it is.
Whatever.
No, you gave
I
him
cannot
one.
see that far.
Out of character knowledge.
Okay,
It's
you
blue.
are alive, sir.
It's blue stuff. And
You
you
are
saw
alive
blue-
and dazed.
saw blue
Dazed
auras
and a little bit
around
confused,
the window that was
but you
broken.
are
The
alive.
drugs.
Now,
Total 1?
he did.
That's good. Right?
That is good in this case. So,
I tricked it. I tricked the universe.
you are dazed and you have an opportunity to try and escape this new fate
Or-
as you see this light burning brighter than you
What?
that is exploding forth from one of your captors.
It's the real Samael.
And you look up and you see this man who has an equally dashing trench coat and like a 3-day no shave, dirty blonde hair, and kind of a drunk look in his eye, running really fast in the opposite
You
direction.
just described my friend Chuck.
Yeah, that's exactly. And I mean, he is elbow pumping, knee jerking, like running like Forrest.
All right, should I run after him?
You should try to roll a dice and see if you can.
Oh, see if I stumble.
This time it will be a d20.
A
Do you
D20?
have your phone
I got
20 or do
I
you
got
want my
phone.
20?
Let's
I
go
can
with
give
your
you a
20. My
What
phone
if-
20 did not.
what if you
Here's my
stumble?
burning
No,
dice.
What if you
your phone
fall?
20 sucked, man.
What does that say? 3?
18.
That's good, right?
18, add that to your
That's
dex.
way more than 3.
That's way more. That's like 15 more. At least.
Unless you want to use your superhuman speed on this
What?
one.
The world
Needs now.
is lightning. Okay, let's see. Speed of lightning.
And add the 18 to your
I will
dex.
add my dex, so that's a total of 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Jonas, as you're running from this explosion, this bolt of lightning like streaks right past you on the left. It doesn't even scream on your left. It just
grab a hold of it. So much for my shoulder, but I grab hold of it.
All right, so you from the third floor would actually see this beautiful explosion happening in full perspective without any kind of danger to yourself. But you would see the man that was laying on the ground kind of get up and shake his head. You notice that his skin looks like it's made out of actual currents of electricity. Like his bluish tone, there's electricity popping off of it. His eyes are burning bright, his fedora, his jacket, and then he gets up and he starts running, and he runs right past Jonas, and Jonas is running away from this explosion as this bright blue burning burst just whoop, and envelops most of the area of the entryway to this building and a little bit into the building and its structure of the main entrance. Everything in that little light bubble is completely incinerated.
Whoa. We were
Not even
almost
a crisp
incinerated.
remains. And then it goes and turns into like a little pearl-sized light ball.
Does it go bing?
Ping,
Yeah,
out of
like
existence.
a high pitch.
But you see everything that remains was just like smooth and charred circle.
We would have been a smooth
Everything,
charred
like
circle.
floor,
Both of the Knights of the Templar,
But,
or
like,
the Knights of the
the
Assembly.
environment too. Like
What
Yes.
the heck
chairs.
just happened?
Yes.
I'm
It's
on
like-
the 100th
it's like
floor. I don't
walking
even
on
know.
glass.
And you can see like part of the wall to the entryway is like there's this one little like rebar that's like
Oh,
hanging
wait a second.
loosely, and then it like
Did you explode one of the things? I exploded one of the things.
So
So
that's
it's in like volcanic glass, basically.
We
Whole
got something in
area?
common here.
Yeah,
We
like
got
it's glassed.
we got thing exploding experience. I shot a bolt of lightning into mine. How did you explode?
Just shot it. So, he shot a bolt of lightning into drugs. You shot a magic lantern.
Which is probably
Kind of.
equivalent to drugs, really.
Shot a magic missile.
All right, so now he would have come to a halt, and you've been running in the same direction. You'd see this guy that's just kind of like standing there, all dazed and confused, and hopping around, made of lightning.
I don't quite touch him yet.
In my back,
Is there
no
anyone
one
else
gave
still up
you
there with
permission
me?
to touch me. So.
You're the one on the third floor. Nobody else is up there with you. And everybody down there, like the two knights that you saw that were
Am I
carrying
still at
this guy
zero?
out, are
They're glass.
Am I still at 0?
yeah. Do you have like a health pack?
0.
Each of your turns, you'll just
No, I
have
have
to
a
make
fedora, and I don't have any magic
a have to make
pockets.
a roll.
If only my friend John was here.
I am going to heal myself for 3 HP.
Okay.
Whoa, hey, buddy.
Well, he's way, way far away from you, so you don't even see him. He's like a shadow.
No, I've just had this whole conversation with him.
You have been talking.
Yelling at
But he's like, he's a
you.
wisp of a shadow that you can't see. So
I'm
unless
gonna-
you want to roll to perceive him through like magical means or
Well,
something.
oh, so he's
He's a
magically protecting.
Yeah,
Oh, he is the
magically-
shadow.
And
I
he's
do
magically
have perception.
Delicious, from what I hear too.
Perception. Well, I'll have to ask Casey about that.
Yes, I will.
16.
Okay, and I got perception, and I got I'm proficient in perceiving. So that's a 26 total for perceiving the Shadow Man.
You're directly trying to perceive a man that you don't know is there.
No, I see a wisp going. And that's what
Well,
we're
he's like
talking-
in a building that's like on a third floor up from you. You're like on the ground floor.
What?
This guy's right there.
How am I talking to him?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No, this guy's right there though, and you perceive the heck out of him.
Yeah. He looks just like my friend Chuck.
there must have been a spark
I
between
have a
you.
twin.
Was there a spark between us? Can I roll for
I have
that?
a twin.
A 20?
I have a twin.
Oh, it's twin.
He says it reminds
So what are
me
you
of
rolling
Chuck.
for? Oh, you can roll for spark between you if you just want to start by charming him
Yeah,
right
sure.
off the bat.
What does that say? Say 16?
Oh, 16, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
what's that with your charisma?
That's
25?
5? Is
All
it?
right,
Yeah.
so he smiles at you and he's like, "You look just like my friend."
Chuck.
And he smiles and you feel kind of nice. Like,
I have a twin. I keep telling you this,
Yeah. Paternal?
but he's
Is it
No,
maternal?
maternal.
Maternal.
he's-
maternal.
clear on the other side.
Is there a
Supernatural.
paternal?
Yes.
Okay. What's that?
He's clear on the other side of town. I need to get back there and talk to my friend here, whose name I don't even know.
The shadow that I have not perceived.
The rifleman.
Yes. So pretend everything that I was saying to him, I said to you.
Skull-faced sniper dude. That's what I call him right now.
Wait, so how did he snipe it if he's from... Wait, you're the one who blew up the thing.
I'm the one who told him to blow up the...
But he's not even here.
All right, now, while this conversation's going on...
Walk this way with me, and we'll discuss this on the way.
Okay.
On the 100th floor, I want to address real quick Birgitta and Zix.
Hi.
You have just walked out of the main office of Zazel.
Uh-huh.
And he gave you that little slip of paper.
Yeah.
What was on
He's
it?
like, get out of here, get out of here.
I pocketed it.
And
This
the
is not an
doors
office,
to his
though, right?
office
It was
are
like a
closing.
laboratory.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
What was in the slip of paper? Or
Um,
do I see it? Did I know about it?
I mean, he said, go here.
Meet me here
Oh.
later. Yeah.
Where does it say to go?
Not in the tower. Let's get out of the tower first.
Okay. What do you suggest? Going down the stairs?
I would rather not.
Right?
Do you have a way of parachuting
I
down?
got nothing.
Is
man.
there a parachute
Well,
in that
I
huge
have
backpack?
a rope, but it's not 100 floors long. I have a flashlight, I have a torch and a gadget and some snackety snacks.
Did you say snackety snacks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a lot of things in here. I've got pebbles and a feather and some sand.
The tower's
Is it
completely
Fruity Pebbles
vertical.
Or chocolate
I
pebbles?
have booze. They're regular pebbles.
Is the tower
I'll
sheer?
send you a picture of it again because it is a very unique design. To say it straight up and down is kind of like a hard lie.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we should see if what's his name is okay. Electric dude.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Madre.
So there's a slide.
You pulled it up already?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah. It is, there's architecturally a curve to the building if you want to say
but I want to check on what's his name.
slide.
I don't want to slide down that building.
What's his name?
This is not Die Hard, okay? I want to
You're wanting to check on Sam?
Yeah, because I feel bad,
Sam Danson.
man, that we left him down there with all the people.
Oh, this is the same character.
Now,
Chuck,
would you
that
let him
I
know
was
that you're in
played
contact with an entity who has
And he
showed
hasn't-
up?
Oh, right,
Really?
some dude texted me. Do I know this dude?
Jonas works with you as
I think
a
this is all a
heretic.
dream.
Oh, one of my friends texted me.
Oh, good.
I got some text messages.
Does
He says he's shooting dogs. He wants to know if he should come up or wait.
I think we
I'm gonna say
probably made a mistake.
Dogs? Question mark.
She's very strong.
What?
She's
I
really
didn't say I was
strong.
shooting dogs. I said I was shooting stray dogs.
Right, but I
Keep
feel
in
like
mind. This is out of character for you because you can't hear me. Keep in mind that we're heretics. So what would I call people of the church?
I don't know. Maybe dogs.
Straight dogs.
Okay, so
Holy rollers.
did they have?
So we're saying all of this while we're standing in the entryway to
An electricity
his lab.
man.
Basically, she's telling
I'm
you.
doing it way faster in game though.
Yeah, her thumbs are like just speeding away. Do you have an electricity man, or did you see an electricity
Yeah,
man?
he's with me. He's fine.
Okay, but I'm texting you.
He texts you back. I've got him. He's fine.
Okay. Where?
So now I repeat my question. Do I need to come up there, or are you guys coming down?
Did he say? You didn't say where you were. I think we should go down.
So, do we go the fast way or do we go
I'm not sliding. You can
safe way?
slide, and I will meet you at the bottom. I have a huge backpack. I'm gonna just walk. I do a lot of walking with this giant backpack.
Take the elevator. Probably
Your calves must
No,
look
the
amazing.
elevator is haunted. We're not gonna take the
Why,
elevator.
The last time we got into the elevator,
It's haunted.
bad
It's
stuff
not
happened.
a good idea.
Does it sing to you?
No, it locked us in there and tried to
It
kill
didn't. No, it didn't sing.
Well, maybe it'll sing to you this time.
us. No, it tried to kill us, and the electrical dude had to get us out of it.
I can just picture it. We're in the elevator. And then it goes down one floor. And it opens up, and Azazel's like,
down.
nice of you to come to my floor.
Right. Like,
Hello.
he's still in this building, right?
Turns out he keeps Zazzle above him because the same reason that you keep Reed on the top floor of the Baxter building.
What's
So
the
when
what's
explosions
it called?
happen-
A gilded cage.
Yeah.
So
That way, when
Skullface
explosions
Master is
happen,
kind of
they don't
apropos.
destroy your office.
All right. So what is? So you're just gonna run down each set of stairs by yourself, and hey, Birgitta,
I'm gonna walk.
you're gonna
down
walk
there.
down the stairs slowly by yourself, and he's gonna jump out a window.
That's what it sounds like he's doing, yeah.
I was offering the opportunity, or
if
the
you
choice
wanna,
of going out the
If you want
window.
to jump out the window, I fully support you as your friend.
Come on, it looks like a slide.
It does, but I'm not gonna go down.
She would text you that they're arguing on how they're gonna get down.
Okay,
I would
I'm
just-
leaving because you're the
No,
one. You're
I'm
the one that
here-
told me to come because you needed
No,
help.
I actually asked you where you were, but what I'm
at the bottom,
actually
at
saying
the- at
is
the- I'm at the
on
glass.
my way.
I'm at the glass front entrance.
I typed OMW and it changed it to on my way with an exclamation
Yeah.
point. That is way too perky.
Mine does that too.
I'm at the
What the
glass
heck?
front entrance, and you're like, wait a minute.
Okay,
there
well,
was
I'm
only the
coming.
glass-
I'm coming.
Okay.
But wait a minute, you're like, wait a minute, only the door was glass when we came in. Oh, no, honey, the whole thing's glass now.
This lobby's been blown up twice.
All right, so let's sort this out.
So
Zix.
we're going down the stairs, I guess.
I'm walking. You're
So
welcome
you're
to slide.
walking with her because she's walking.
I'm
It's
not sliding
gonna
down a
be
building.
good to split
That's
the party
crazy.
To the left, to the right.
I'm just going down this. I'm not going to slide down the outside of the building. That's ridiculous.
Laura hears that and goes, nope.
Sliding the outside of the building.
Roll for stealth.
I have no stealth. I have a huge backpack.
I know. One of us has no perception. One of us has no stealth.
I'm perception
Don't
now.
forget to roll disadvantage.
Still gonna have to make y'all roll certain things.
Ooh, fun.
I have a.
Is it higher than a 16?
It is actually a 15.
Ah!
We're
got the better
tromping
stuff.
along. I'm arguing about the name of electrical dude. It's pretty
She's
loud.
just making a lot
Is
of
she
noise.
arguing with herself?
No, I'm arguing with
No.
him. He's coming with
I
me.
thought you slid down the
No,
building.
I was
No, he
gonna...
decided to
He's
come
I
with
was
me.
offering
good,
the
but he's a
opportunity.
gentleman.
Now,
He's
see,
very
if you had no. Here's the
tiny
thing:
gentleman.
if he had gone down the building, I wouldn't have had anyone to argue with, and I could have been stealthy.
Imagine Puck from Alpha Flight.
Alpha
That's
Flight,
him.
Just saying.
All right, so you can tell that as you're walking down the stairs, all the cameras that are actually in each of the corners are like red
Yeah.
lights blazing, whirring back and forth, zeroing in. She is just tromping along, kind of yelling at you. You don't listen. I don't jump outside
Okay,
of
you
buildings.
don't listen.
Yeah.
And you said
I'm
there's
sure she's drawing no attention.
you said there's a concrete pillar down the middle of the stairwell,
You can kind of look.
so
To
we
see
can't
the-
actually see.
You can see the direct stairs underneath you, but not every continuing
Yeah, because
one.
we couldn't see him on our
Okay,
way up.
so each floor.
Like each floor, you can look around to see the next angled down.
Yeah.
I'm just walking, dude.
Why don't you just throw the backpack down and knock anybody on the
This
way
is
out?
all my possessions and my booze is in here, okay?
Also
And my amber that I got from
You do
Dallas.
know her as the bartender and the possessor of the
Never
bar.
mind, don't throw the backpack.
I'm not throwing my booze
Each
down.
time she leaves the forest, she packs up the bar with her,
we all get very melancholy.
and you're all looking for her. Helping her seems to be like the best thing in the world.
Well,
Do you like
plus,
alcohol, Bones?
my booze is very explodable, so I
Yeah.
can drop it.
I usually keep sober.
Yeah, we need to help her. She's
You've
got
also got other packages in your backpack that might be explodable.
all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the snacky snacks. All right.
So
Yes, your snacks matter.
Well, I'm walking
I-
downstairs.
would like to point out that I am security oriented and have probably noticed that the cameras seem to be noticing us running down the stairs.
I wave at him. Keep
You
walking.
can roll perception.
Hey!
Bye.
Keep walking.
See you later.
Okay, maybe I got
I
distracted.
do not do that at these cameras.
What are you doing? Mooning the camera?
I guess
No, he lifted his shirt up.
Oh.
I guess I got distracted because
missed
that's a 10.
You don't notice that the cameras are noticing you.
Yeah.
You're too low, too
Ooh,
short
I
to
have
see them.
perception.
What?
Ooh, I got a 17 this time.
You
I
do notice
notice
that
all
the
the
cameras are
I wave
noticing
at them.
you, and you
Hey.
wave at them. Yes.
Hey.
You don't flash them.
All right. So
No, I don't.
now, as y'all turn the corner on the 96th floor,
Cool, we made it 4 floors.
oh
Nice.
man, y'all are trucking. The door slams open, and several armed gunmen start filtering into the stairway. Freeze right where you are! Kneel down now! Put your hands on your head! And if you want to find out what happens to our party members, you have to tune in next time on the next exciting episode of Project Paradox. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends and family members about us. And as always, we will be here next week to regale you with more tales of entertainment. Until then.
I hope you liked this week's episode of Project Paradox. If you did, make sure to head on over to our website at www.SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com and check out all of our other content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, this is Laura Hibbert with Saturday Night Gaming, signing off.